I'm Charlie Warner at the San Francisco Zoo. I'm looking for a rhino. Can you help me find one? Charlie Warner reporting live from San Francisco. And this is Rocky here. How long have you been working at the zoo?
I'm a volunteer docent, and I've worked here for 4 years.
Okay. And how many rhinos are there in the zoo?
That's kind of a tricky question because we have two rhinos on exhibit and one that's in quarantine. Do you want to know what that means?
Sure.
When a new animal comes to the zoo, they have to be quarantined or separated from the other animals for 1 month while they're checked for any medical problems they might have brought with them from the other zoo. And then after 30 days, they are slowly introduced to the other animals in their exhibit.
Okay.
So we have 2 rhinos on exhibit and 1 in quarantine.
Okay. What do they eat?
Well, that's a better question for a keeper. But I can tell you that rhinoceroses in the wild are vegetarians.
Okay.
They're herbivores, and they eat grass and shrubs and leaves and things like that. So at our zoo, they probably eat those things and also alfalfa. But if you find a keeper when you're over there, they're the ones to ask. Oh, and also our exhibit will probably tell you, our signs will probably tell you.
Okay. Do they ever fight?
Well, no, because our rhinoceroses are each individually in their exhibit. So there's only 1 rhino in each exhibit.
Okay. How long have they been here?
Ellie's been here. Ellie is our female black rhinoceros, and she was born in 1971. I'm not going to try to do the math, but she's very old. I'm not going to do the math because I don't do math.
Like 41.
Yeah, and their lifespan in zoos is 40 to 45 years. So she would be considered geriatric or very old among rhinoceros. She came from the wild, which means she was either captured or rescued from the wild when she was quite a young rhinoceros. We don't do that anymore. We don't ever capture animals in Africa and bring them here. The only time that we have a wild-born animal is if they were injured and can't live in the wild and came to live with us. So Ellie was born here. She was born in 1971. And our Indian rhinoceros, Walhati, was born in 1995 in San Diego Wild Animal Park. And I'm not sure when he came to us.
Okay. This might be a hard question, but why are rhino horns so valuable?
Oh, people have what I think are mistaken beliefs about them, that they have medicinal value. So they'll kill the whole rhinoceros just to take the horn because they can make money by selling it to make medicines that we don't think really have any value.
Okay. Have you named all of them yet?
I don't know what the name of the new rhinoceros who you may or may not see today. I don't know if he's on exhibit today. But our female black rhinoceros is Ellie, and our Indian rhinoceros is Walhati.
Okay.
Sitting up there on the ledge.
Let's see. So I think I've done all my questions so far.
Okay, I'll tell you a couple more things then about Ellie because she is a very special rhinoceros. She's had 16 babies. She's had 2 mates. She had Jean and then Stonewall, both of whom have passed away of old age. And she's had 16 babies. They are an endangered species. Do you know what endangered means?
Yeah, there's not very many left in the world.
Yes, they are highly endangered. So her having had 16 babies, all of which remained in zoos in the United States, has contributed greatly to the zoo population of rhinoceroses. In fact, the new rhinoceros who's coming to join us, the one in quarantine, is her grandson. So I think that's pretty cool. And about Walhati, we think he's pretty cool because he's a very calm rhinoceros, and sometimes he plays soccer with his soccer ball.
That's funny.
Yeah. So when you go over to the exhibit, if there's a keeper there, or even another docent, you can ask some more questions.
Okay. So thank you for today.
It's my pleasure, Charlie. Enjoy your day at the San Francisco Zoo.
Okay. Hi, this is Charlie Rhino reporting live again at the San Francisco Zoo. I'm standing in front of Galati right here. He's a greater one-horned rhino from India. And one fact that's really cool about a greater one-horned rhino like him is he can outrun a lion. Hi, this is Charlie Warner standing in front of the Black Rhino exhibit. They have 2 horns. What I like about them is they're basically mud wrestlers. They like to sit in the mud all day long. And they actually have a special friend to keep themselves clean. It's called an oxpecker. It picks the ticks and the fleas off of their back. The black rhinoceros has a prehensile lip used to strip leaves from vegetation. Their thick skin protects them from thorns, but houses parasites, which are eaten by birds, because they have very poor eyesight. They rely primarily on their hearing and their sense of smell. This beautiful animal has been wildly poached, and the population has declined 90% since 1970, with less than 600 remaining today. Hello, I'm Charlie Warner, and thank you for watching my show. It was produced by Charlie Warner, written by Charlie Warner, and directed by Charlie Warner.